today we'll be learning about Roman numerals. Now, we have learned about the Indian numeral, international numerals. Yes, so today we'll be learning about Roman numeral. What is this? Now, Romans have used a numeral. Now, instead of numbers, they have used symbols, English alphabetical numerals. Now, they have 7 symbols. Now, using these 7 symbols, they have written numbers. Now, they have taken I as the value 1, V which stands for value 5, X stands for 10, L stands for 50, C stands for 100, D stands for 500 and M stands for 1000. Yes, so basing on these 7 symbols, their whole numbers is written by using these 7. And remember, there is no symbol for 0. So Romans doesn't have a symbol for 0. You have a rules to use these Roman numerals. Now let us know the rules how to use these numerals. So let me start the rule number 1. Rule 1. Now any numeral, if it repeats, it means that value is added. For example, x. We know that the value of x is 10. So if we are repeating it, it means you have to add the value of it. Now that is 10 plus 10, that is 20. I repeat once again, if any symbol is repeated, you need to add its value and write down. So this is the rule number 1, and rule number 2 is any symbol cannot be repeated more than 3 times. So the maximum number of times a symbol can repeat is only 3 times. For example, XXX. So as I told you, when a symbol repeats, you need to add the value. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is 30. In the same way, I. So you know that the value of I is 1. So 1 is added. 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. So this is the rule number 1 and 2. Rule 3. Now rule 3 says if any letter, for example L, if you write to the right side any value less than that, as okay, for example I take X. Now the value of L is 50, the value of X is 10. So smaller number is written to the right side. When you write to the right side, it means you have to add its value and take it as 50 plus 10, that is 60. If the same 10 is written to the left side, if the same 10 is written to the left side, it should be subtracted. That is, now 50 and the smaller number is written to the left side. So 50 minus 10, that is 40. So I repeat once again, if any smaller number is written to the right side, you need to add it. And if the smaller number is written to the left side, you need to subtract. Yes? I hope you have understood. So let's move on to the next fourth rule. So let's start the rule number 4. Rule 4. Now here remember that V, L, D cannot be repeated. Why? Let me explain. Now we know that if I repeat this V, what happens? the rule is we have to add the value. For instance, if I take VV, what I have to do? I have to add the value to it. So 5 plus 5 is 10. But already we have a symbol for 10. So why there is a need of repeating it? So this cannot be repeated. So remember, V cannot be repeated. So in the same way, L is 50. So 50 plus 50 is 100. Instead of this, we have a symbol C. Yes, in the same way D. Now D is 500. So D and D if at all I write, the value should be added. 500 plus 500, that is 1000. Already we have a symbol for 1000, that is M. So D cannot be repeated. So remember, VLD should not be repeated. Next rule 5. Now while subtracting this I, if at all I want to subtract I can be subtracted from V and X. This I cannot be subtracted from L. And in the same way, X can be subtracted from L and C. And that's it. So do remember, I can be subtracted from V and X. X can be subtracted from L and C. Let me give an example. If at all I want to write 49. So first, an easy way to write is expand this. That is 40 plus 9. Yes. So here 40 can be written as, we don't have a direct symbol for it. We have to frame a number because we don't have directly a symbol for 40. So I have to take L. L is 50. From this, if I subtract 10, I am going to get 40. So I am going to write left side X. Now I need to write 9. We don't have directly 9 value over here. So write X. And I need to subtract 1 from 9. So 1 is, I is written in front of to the left side of the X. Now this value is 49. Yes. So let's move on to the next. Yes. So let me write numbers by using Roman numeral. So this is 1. If at all I want to write 2, I am going to repeat the I 2 times. 3, you need to repeat it 3 times. Now 4. So V, I want to subtract 1. So you have to write left side I. 5. Now 6. 5 plus 1. So write down here. Now 7. V plus 1 plus 1. 8. V 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now I need to write 10. 9. So write X and I have to subtract 1 from it. So write 1 in left side. Now this is 10. So let me show one example how to write. Now let me take 75. As I told you, write the expanded form of it. That is 70 plus 5. Now we don't have directly symbol for 70. So you need to write 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5. Now check whether you have a symbol for it. Now you have a symbol for 50. You have a symbol for 10. You have a symbol for 10. You also have a symbol for 5. So write down L, X, X, 5 is V. Yes. So let me give a 3-digit number. 269. Same way, expand this number by writing 200 plus 60 plus 9. Now 200 can easily split as 100 plus 100 because we have a symbol for 100. Next, 60 can be split as 50 plus 10 and 9 already I have told you, that is 10 minus 1. So write down the Roman symbol. For 100 it is C. So C is repeated 2 times. For L you have, for 50 you have L. And for 10 you have X. 9 is X. And 1 is to be subtracted. So write down I to the left side. So CCLXIX is the Roman numeral for 269. Hope you have understood the Roman numerals and the rules, how to use it. And if you have understood, fine. If you have any doubts regarding it, you can give your questions in comment box. Thank you for watching. And if you have liked my video, please like and share. Thank you for watching.